What's the most addictive drug in your experience? For me, Xanax. Dealing with bad social anxiety my whole life. Don't know why people saying sugar or coffee LMAO. Meth is my answer. Try going a day without sugar or coffee. You'll feel maybe a little tired. You won't steal to get your next coffee hit yawning face. Opioids hijack your brain into wanting more, so heroin. Also, meth releases 4 times as much dopamine as cocaine, so it's also very addictive. https www.npr.org/sections/2016/01/462390288/Anatomy of Addiction, How Heroin and Opioids Hijacked He-Brain. Google physical harm versus addiction chart and you'll see that heroin is literally off the chart in terms of addiction. Medium addiction substances are alcohol, nicotine, amphetamines, low dependence drugs or psychedelics, weed, ecstasy. Alcohol because of how cultural acceptable it is and how it's readily available. Relatively cheap as well. Other drugs are likely easier to get hooked on, but you have to interface with a whole criminal scene. So in that way it's harder to get access, which is the first step to addiction. For me personally it was meth. Still crave and dream about it. It sucks. Absolutely, and most definitely crack. In my experience, alcohol. Very hard to stop after a few decades of use. Alcohol, especially if it's used frequently to deal with emotions. Xanax.
Cocaine.
I've found it depends on the person. If you try everything you'll find something you like too much. I also know addicts that will do anything. If they can't find heroin, they'll do crack. If they can't find crack, they'll do Xanax. And so on. If you answered food or sugar, you've clearly never done an actual drug. External validation meth. For me, heroin. Heroin. Love is the strongest drug of all. Less than 3. Early 2000s World of Warcraft.
Cocaine.
Everyone saying people giving the wrong answers, it says in your experience. As a recovered polyaddict, heroin, amphetamines, and cannabis. Cannabis is only included because it can be used every day while still allowing you to be functional, which leads to constant intoxication without even realizing there may be a problem.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.